Hello everyone. So welcome to the part 10 of data transformations using Power Query Editor. So our today's operation that we are going to demonstrate is on merge queries. Merge query basically is joining two tables. So basically we are creating new columns in an existing table. Merge is done on two tables based on a common column. So for example, if we have a customer table with the history of the products that they have purchased. So it has a product key which they have purchased. And in the product table, if we have the information about products, which again are indexed by product key. So we can join these two tables based on the common column, which is product key. So a merge query basically widens your table. Let us go ahead and check this operation out on our AdventureWorks dataset. So I'm already in the AdventureWorks dataset front end. I'm going to click on the transform data. Please don't do it if you are already in query editor. You can straight away start performing the operation. So here is our tables, and I'm going to demonstrate this merge operation to you using sales data and the product lookup table. So sales data, as you can see, contains the sales records of certain product keys. So this is the product key, and product lookup again contains the information about various products. So you can see in both the tables there is a common column which is product key. So on the basis of this column we are going to join these two tables, and we are going to add new columns in our sales data. Now let us see where is this merge query option is. So under the home tab, under combine, there is an option which is merge queries. You can see it over here, and there are two ways in which we can merge queries. So query basically means table, so it's basically merge tables. So uh, I'm going to click here and I'm going to expose two options. So the first option says you can directly merge query. So into whatever table you are merging, in that itself new columns will be added. So original table will be affected when you are using the first option. And there is another option which is merge query as new. So what it will do, it will combine two tables and create a new table as the merged table. So again, depends on your requirement whether you want to affect the original table or not. And here important note to make is that you please don't merge because the tables can be merged, because merging is not a very good idea until and unless it is much required, because it unnecessarily burdens a particular table's data, and it's always better to keep tables as atomic as possible and combine them by relationships. So that is how we go ahead when we talk about databases and their relationships. But sometimes it is required to combine the data from two tables. So in those cases only, please use this operation. So let us go start with our sales data. I'm going to click on the first option. I'm going to merge query, and I'll maybe revert the steps by deleting the applied steps. So here you can see I have clicked on merged query and it shows me the sales data over here, and under the sales data there is a product key which you can see over here. So this is the product key. Now from here it will give me the list of all the other tables which are present. So from here I will click on the product lookup table. So under the product lookup table again, see it is showing me select the same number of columns and rows visible in both tables to continue. So we're going to click on the product key on both the tables. As soon as I select the product key on both the tables, as you can see over here, I have selected product key here as well as here. So it shows me the selection matches all the rows, from both the tables. So yeah, so Power BI is an intelligent tool. It does the matching that hey, all the keys from both the tables matches. And here we are going to see, what kind of join we can perform. So you can read about these joins. What are these joins? They are pretty straightforward. Left table is the first table that you are taking and right table is the second table that we are taking. So there are various ways of merging the columns, the row data. Okay, all the rows from left side and only matching one from right side and so on. So you can read about it if you are interested. So right now the action that we want to perform is left outer join. So over here also you can see the details about it is written in short that all the rows from the first will be added and only the matching rows from the second table will be added. Okay, so over here there is no problem, all the rows are exactly matching, so all of them will be added. But sometimes it could be the case that the left table has more number of rows, product keys which could be absent in our second table, which is the customer table or something like that. So in that case only matching things will be taken from the second table and vice versa. Okay, so this is left outer join. Opposite to it is the right outer join. Then there is a full join, inner join, and so on. So, a brief about it is written and you can go ahead and read about their details. So I'm going to click OK and it is going to affect my original sales data table. As soon as I click OK, you are going to see over here that the merge operation is performed. But the kind of output that we are getting could be confusing for you, that it is showing me a table. So what is the meaning of that? So here you can see there is an expand symbol given. Let me zoom it. So you can see this is the expand symbol given, which allows us with the option of, when you want to expand, add the table, what all columns do you want to add? Okay, so it is rarely a requirement that you want all the columns from the second table. So it could be possible that you want certain columns from the second table. So maybe I want a product key column, the product name column, and a product style column or product color column or something. So you can select, oh, I'm just demonstrating it, so I'm selecting the columns randomly. But according to your requirement, you can select the columns that you need to merge in the existing table. So I have selected these three, and it also gives me an option that use the original column name as prefix. So over here you can see product key is a column that was originally in our sales table also, and it is also in the product table. So when it appears twice, how can I distinguish between the two? So it is saying that whatever columns are added from the second table, they will have a prefix of table name. So all the columns will be product lookup, then product key, product lookup, product name in this way. So every column name will be prefixed by the table name. Let me click OK. As soon as I click OK, you are going to see over here that these three columns are added. Please have a zoomed look. So the first column that is added is product lookup, product key, product lookup, product name, and product lookup dot product color. So here product lookup is the table name from which these columns are coming. So it is just for an understanding sake. You can always rename them as per your requirement. So just double click any column and you can rename it. Okay. So in this way we are able to perform this operation of merge. Again, please make a note that don't do merge just for the sake of doing it and collecting all the data together, because it's when a table becomes too wide, it's very heavy for the model to load and it loses all the real world relationships. So it's better to keep tables, the data related to an entity in a table, and connect them by relationships. So that's all for the merge query. Thank you so much.